coach. So he may be a little bit of both, but it is what it is. Nigeria missed two penalties and didn't get to take their fifth one. So they got beat by Morocco 4-2 on penalties. Now, Nwabali saved Nigeria. He kept them in the match. They could easily have been down 1-2-3 goals, if not for his heroics in goal. So I know we're critical of him from time to time, but he stepped up in that game. So here we have it. Osai Samuel on the ball, about to take the throw. And I also have to update my messages as well. Provide the link so that others can contribute to the conversation. Also, who do you see winning this third place match, Egypt or Nigeria? Obviously, my heart says Nigeria, but they need to perform. Otherwise, they end up leaving Morocco with, which would be the same fate as other players who, other countries who started this tournament and then weren't able to make it successfully. So we hope that that's not the case. We have a Egyptian player, I'm sure he tries to clear the ball out to prevent a corner, and I hope he's fine. He's limping slightly in the process. Here we have Eric Shell. There's rumors that he may go to Tunisia, who offered him 100K per month, I believe, in salary. He's still waiting on paid wages of 50K from the NFF, the Nigerian Football Federation. So my thoughts are they keep him. He's done a great job. He's still unbeaten in 90 minutes. He lost on penalties. He won the Unity Cup. He's done well with this pretty much same group of players. He's also introduced new blood, young players into the fold who have stepped up and performed, and also other members who he's brought into this game, new Super Eagles. I also heard Dessers is back in camp, which is good news, coming from his injury. So hopefully we get to him, whether he gets minute or not, is going to be a different conversation. Here we have a view of the stadium. It's not full. I mean, we do have fans. I'm hoping there's a sizable Nigerian contingent. It seems there's more Egyptians here than Nigerian fans, which is understandable because Morocco and Egypt are North Africa. They're not too far from each other. So the slight delay of the game in the 6th minute. Seeing if Mansour is okay. Here we have a shot of him and Bashir in the middle of the pitch. Here we have the Egyptian coach. Coach is, we're waiting for, so the players are just kicking the ball around. Guessing they haven't honor flag replaced. So waiting for proceedings to continue. Yes. So corner flag has been replaced. Definitely they have extra ones available. That would be a shame if that wasn't the case. Osai Samuel, right back, who is again one of the new discoveries for the Super Eagles, about to take the throw in, takes it short, receives the ball back, and back for another throw in for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So I'll be trying to update the WhatsApp as well. So I'm going to be toggling between both. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know the score lines. What is going to be the score? Who's going to win? What's going to be the final score? So let's see how Nigeria is set up in terms of their formation. Yes, it's 4-3-3, but that could morph into so many different things. So it's still early days in the game. I can guarantee you, bet my house on it, you're going to see a bunch of substitutions late in the game where if it's tight, each team is going to try to win it. So it's good to see Osai Samuel smiling. Yes, it's a third place match. It's not the final that we wanted, but a bronze medal is better than no medal. So Egypt's on the ball. Bring the ball out the back, left back, goes wide. Nigeria maintained possession. Throw into Egypt. On the right side of the pitch, Egyptian player looking for options for the throw-in. Takes it short. Plays a hopeful ball. Finds his left back. And that was a chance right there. Nigeria cleaning up. Bashiru helping out in defense, the midfielder. Bruno Onyemachi helping out. Bringing the ball up. Egypt get the ball back. Bashiru on the ball. Nigeria dispossessed by Chukwueze. Going down the right side of the pitch. Cuts it with his left foot. Finds Onyedika, who has a man open on the wing. He changes direction. Gives it to David Bashiru. Nigeria lose the ball. Egypt on the ball. On the counter attack. Trying to find Trezeguet. Unsuccessful in that. Onyedika is just playing in that CDM role. Just sitting behind the defenders, the 4 defenders, and mopping up, cleaning up. Nigeria's on the ball. They have a chance. Oh, ball cut out. Trezeguet on the ball, number 7 for Egypt. Brings the ball back. Playing across the center of the pitch. That was risky. Nigeria almost get possession of the ball. Trezeguet on the ball as well, dropping deep. Push it up back into midfield. He covers half the length of the pitch. Oh, he plays a through ball, tries to find the Egyptian player, but the Nigerian defender, you are not going to outrun a Nigerian defender. We have speed. So that's Ajayi. Good central defensive play. Keeping the ball at bay, keeping the player at bay. To where Mohammed, the striker, tries to get to the ball, but he says, no. Not in my house. To borrow a phrase from Dikembe Mutombo, the late NBA player who played for the Denver Nuggets as well as the Atlanta Hawks. And you're on the ball, bringing it out of defense. Egypt recover the ball. Nigeria get it back. A bit of ping pong in the middle of the pitch. Onyedika doing his job, cleaning up. That's a flick on the ball. Nigeria on the ball. He gets ball. Referee says play on. Player stands up gingerly. Nigeria expecting a foul. Nothing given. No, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Egypt on the ball in the middle of the field. They switch it to the left wing. Cross into the box. Almost a header. Cleared up by Nigeria. Regain possession for Nigeria. He finds his player. Plays a 1-2. Paul Nwachu, the tall strike up top. He gets to the ball. He's by himself, looking for the supporting cast to help out. Takes on the player. Takes a shot. Ball gets deflected, but that's positive. We'll take it. We will take it. So that counts, I'm guessing, as a shot on target. Take it any way we can get it. So both teams are still. It's a KJ game, y'all. They're still trying to fill each other out. So it's still early days. We're early in the first half. So don't expect any changes anytime soon, bar any form of injury. Other than that, you should see a good game. So bear with me. I'm just updating the WhatsApp groups. So just should be done shortly. All right, links up back to the match. We are in the 16th minute. Mohamed on the ball for Egypt. Oh, that's a good ball. Wambali with the alertness to read the danger. He comes out playing like a sweeper. And he snuffs the danger. Shout out to Wambali. He's had a good tournament. He's barely been tested, and I feel for him. Rather than playing for a gold medal, he's playing for a bronze, but he's doing well so far. He is alert to the danger, came off his line, and cleared the ball. So well done. Chukwueze on the ball. He knows he's going to cut in his left foot. He crosses that ball in for trying to find the gangling striker, the gentle giant, Polonuachu, but was unsuccessful on that occasion. Egyptian number 2, applauding himself. You can see the Egyptian coach barking out instructions to his players. Left back for Egypt tries to hold out Chukwueze, manages to get the cross in. Egypt on the ball. They played long and gets played back to Wambali. Wambali plays the ball out. Is it going to be safe from a throw-in? No, that's not Wambali's fault. That ball was played short, but Egypt on the ball, quick throw in. Egypt playing the ball across the pitch, just trying to stretch these Nigerian players, bringing them out of their shell. Acrobatic play by the Egyptian player. Nigeria on the ball. Ajayi slowing the game down. Plays the ball to his right back. Who's had a very, very good tournament. His future is bright, no pun intended. Bright Osai Samuel for Nigeria. He's been good on the right flank as well as Bruno Onyemachi on the left flank. Bassi suspended for this third place match. He picked up a yellow card, which was, for me, a dodgy yellow card. Indeed, he's back from injury, but he is on the bench. So there have been talks of the coach of Nigeria, the ex-Mali coach, Eric Shell, being poached by Tunisia. There'll be other countries interested in him. Now, what's interesting is Tunisia is going to the World Cup. Nigeria isn't. So is that an opportunity for him to coach at the World Cup? That's the highest honor for any coach, which will be very hard to turn down. So I can understand if he takes up the position. However, obviously, he's, for me, the best coach Nigeria has had in the last 5 years, because not to compare him to other coaches, but he's brought out the best in a lot of these players. You know, he's, I heard, like a fatherly figure to them, and he's well versed when it comes to his press conferences. His English was poor at first, but he's picked up the language very, very well. And he's made vast improvements as well. The players play as a cohesive unit, and I see a lot of brilliance from these players. So it's almost the same core group of players, but different performances. So a lot of that has to go to the coach in terms of bringing out the best of the players. That's your job as a coach, right? You want to motivate your players. So back to the game, Bashir's on the ball. He's dropped back deep to help out the defenders. He's kind of the pitch, asking for the ball. That's what you love to see from players with confidence. So it almost looks like he switched roles with Onyedika. Onyedika has pushed up a little bit, and Bashir is playing in the defensive midfielder. So now Onyedika is back. They've switched positions back. Bashir has pushed up again. And I love the way he scans the pitch. Always, that's a sign of a good player. You're not afraid. Some players hide from the ball. They want it easy. He calls for ball, and he has good ball control. So he's doing well with his club, Lazio. He plays regularly in Europe. So these players, once they're done, I'm not sure if they're going back to Abuja or Lagos. I guess if they win the bronze, there should be some kind of party and celebration and welcome back for them. Some may return back to their European base immediately from Morocco, which isn't too far from Europe. So I'm not sure if they're going back home before they return to their bases. If you know, please drop it in the comment section. And back to the game. Egypt on the ball, they're attacking. And it looks like a handball on one of the Egyptian players. So it gets called back, and Nigeria should get the ball. Yes, off their striker. Oh, yes, it comes off his hand. He tries to chest the ball. Ajayi is with him. Ajayi, you can see him opening his mouth, shouting. So definitely getting the referee's attention. So it's very, very clear and obvious Egypt's game plan. They're trying to go through their striker, their lone striker, Mohammed. And, you know, he's a big, strong guy, strong and fast, but he's been well marshaled and covered by the Nigerian defenders. We have Onuachu here. It looks like an injury to an Egyptian player. And he's like, well, what did I do? And that's the thing. When you're a big player, some fouls you commit are not really fouls. They just look bad just because of your height. So it looks like a, tiny love tap, I'll call it. A little shove on the Egyptian player. Sends him tumbling. Like a bunch of pins in bowling. So who do y'all see winning the finals? Morocco, the host nation, or Senegal? So drop your comments in the comments section. Mr. Football, aka Soccer, please subscribe to the channel. We're going to be bringing you more content after the Nations Cup. We'll return to the top 5 European leagues. And of course, we'll give you updates on the Super Eagles players, how they're progressing for their respective clubs. And also, we have the World Cup coming up in USA, Canada, and Mexico in 5 months. It will be starting in June, going all the way to mid-July, and should be a lot of good games. I will be covering a couple of those matches And that should be fun times. So we're approaching about the halfway point, getting towards we're in the 23rd minute. Egypt in the ball. They have it in the box. They're trying to play the ball, but just got the ball tangled underneath their feet. Nigeria clear their lines. Ball is back to the halfway line. Ball gets switched back to the left side of the pitch to Egypt's left back, playing the ball out of central defense, pushing up a little bit. Nigeria's attackers have little triangles trying to dispossess the ball. Referee gives a foul to Nigeria against Egypt. Egyptian players are not happy about it. So Chukwueze is on the ball, pushes the track back, and put on his big boy pants. And the ball goes past his marker. Gets played, that should be Chukwueze. Blocks the ball. And now Nigeria bring the ball out of defense. Oh, they're pushing up. This is lovely from the Nigerian defense. He's going all the way. Gets past 3 players. Goes through 4. Oh, my days. Chukwueze with that burst of pace. He takes the ball almost 60 yards. So he has flashes of brilliance, but the criticism of his game, the current Fulham player, ex-Sevilla and ex-AC Milan on loan, is he doesn't show it on a consistent basis. As you can say with a lot of these Nigerian players, they're talented. That's never been in question. It's just a discipline and consistency. Doing it on a regular basis. That's where they fall short. Ball seems to have slowed down the game. Both teams are still trying to, size each other up. It's like a chess game. Now we're hoping the game gets settled within 90 minutes. Like I said, this is a chance for Nigeria to win a medal. If it's still 0-0 at the end, they play 30 minutes of extra time, 15 minutes each half. And then if at that point it is still goalless, like the semifinals when Nigeria faced Morocco, they go to penalties. So I know that's something that England have always struggled with, especially against Germany, right? Tend to lose on penalties. And penalties, as you all know, is a lottery. Anybody can win. So Egypt on the ball. They have a chance. They square the ball, and Nwabali spills it. Oh, with Salah. Hits the side netting. Oh, that was a chance. So it looks like a corner kick for the Pharaohs of Egypt. As the replay comes off Salah to Nwabali, and then he slips, and then the ball ends up as a corner for Egypt. Ball placed into the box. Nigeria shields themselves and receive the ball for a goal kick. Nwabali asking for the ball. Egyptian fans being shown. Happy to be here. You have the guy dressed as Pharaoh. Well, there's no Red Sea partying right now. Right now, you have some of the Nigerian fans, the cross section being shown. So at halftime, you get my usual analysis. I will be providing my 2 cents worth of thoughts. Take a short break, relax for a little bit, decompress, and then we'll be back for the second half as well. Hopefully, like I said, ends within 90 minutes. And then the big one, we have the final tomorrow. That's going to be between Senegal, Teranga Lions, and another lion, the Atlas Lions of Morocco. Nigeria on the ball. Oh, that's a chance. Ball floated into 18-yard box, cleared by Egypt. Oh, Egypt plays the nice 1-2 back heel. Oh. Egypt were on a fast counterattack and almost went through. To crunching challenge coming in, from Nigeria by Brights Osai Samuel. Bashiru playing a nice ball with his left foot. Plays it wide to the left. Manacho trying to look lively up top. So it seems like both teams have pretty much canceled each other out. So a lot of effort being put in, but we've not seen much results yet. So hopefully the game springs into life. Onuachu playing up there as a lone striker, striking back, helping the team out. Morocco have done an excellent job in terms of facilities, preparing for the Nations Cup, hosting it, doing a good job. The current African Footballer of the Year is from Morocco, Hakimi, who plays for PSG in Ligue 1 in France. Egypt bringing the ball out of midfield. Ball down the left wing. What can they do with this? Plays it out to Trezeguet. Escher on the ball. Egypt with a chance. Nigeria clear their lines. Wambali doing an amazing job. Shout out to Wambali in his yellow gear. Excuse me. Penning on Polonwachu, leading the line, holding up the ball. Right now, he's joined by Bashir in the 18-yard box. Nigeria loses the ball. Onyedika on the ball. Foul on Trezeguet Onyedika, who Trezeguet basically shields the ball and played into the foul. Waiting on the ball. Referee brings the ball into proceedings. Egypt on the ball. They play the ball all the way back. Egypt on the ball. That's a chance coming on the right wing. Cross into the box. Too heavy. Ball goes out of play for a goal kick to Nigeria. Egyptians trying to give their best, but their best isn't good enough. Waiting on the ball. Oh, this is good skill by Nigeria, controlling the ball, bossing it in midfield. Ball goes long. Onwachu controls the ball. Bashiru, the ball, plays it to the left side of the pitch. Moses Simon. This is good free-flowing football from Nigeria. That was good. That's a good move. That's what we like to see. Ball played out for a corner kick to Nigeria. Akko Adams making his presence felt. Corner kick to Nigeria. This is a chance for them to get a goal. Everybody's up for Nigeria. Moses Simon's captain, about to play the corner kick. In swinger. Ball gets punched by their goalkeeper. Throw in, coming Nigeria's way. Eric Shell on the sidelines barking instructions to his players. Trips on the ball, he cuts inside. Ooh! Chance for Nigeria. It's a goal! Goal for Akko Adams. He comes good. He plays for Sevilla. A lovely goal. And look at the players off the bench coming to celebrate with him. This is lovely to see. This is lovely to see. Shout out to Eric Shell. The unity he's brought about in this competition is commendable. That was a header from Chukwueze. Keeper saved it, and he had a presence of mind to cross it in, and Adams scored. So shout out to Chukwueze for that unselfish play. He had his chance, didn't score, but he sees an open guy, plays a lovely cross behind Onwachu, and the header comes from Adams. Oh, the ball comes from Onwachu too, off his head. So is that an assist, or is the goal going to be given to Onwachu? No, it's Adams' goal. That would be cruel to say otherwise. So let me update the WhatsApp groups. Now, it looks like the goal will probably be credited to Onwachu, who knew nothing about it. So VR is checking to see if there was any infringement before that goal. So that's a VAR. Looks like the goal has been canceled, and an elbow by the Nigerian player Onwachu on the Egyptian player. If that's given as a red card, goal not given, and Nigeria will be down to 10 players. Let's see what the referee does. Referee telling Ashur to move away. No goal, and a yellow card given to Onwachu. He's a lucky boy. Could have been worse. I will take it under the circumstances. Red card, that would be very, very difficult for Nigeria to win the match with 10 players. Now that's not fair. First of all, Onwachu is a tall player. He has to jump. How is he going to jump without using his elbows? So that was weak. I mean, that goal should have been given. So goal has been disallowed. So goal has been disallowed. Like I said. So I'm encouraged by this spirited Nigerian display. At least they are getting chances, right? You can't score if you don't shoot. So I give it to them. A goal will bring confidence and settle the nerves. We're almost at the halfway mark of the game. 40 minutes, 5 more minutes before halftime. Not much in terms of injuries or incidents. Little delay of game from that minor injury early on, but other than that, it's been come as you are pretty much. So let's see how this pans out. Nigeria on the ball in the center of the pitch, pushing up. Ball played out to the left. Bruno Onyema tries to cross the ball unsuccessfully. It's a goal kick to Egypt. The Pharaoh supporters are in high spirits. There's a lot of them in the stadium. I'm not trying to press the ball. Akko Adams doing the same thing. They're playing a high press. Egypt trying to bring the ball out of midfield. Nigeria's just suffocating them and crowding them out. It seems there was more Nigerian players in midfield. But what it is the players are fit and athletic. The strikers to drop back. So it goes from a 4-3-3 to a 4-5-1 easily with Onuachu, the lone striker. And here's a chance for Onuachu. Speaking of Onuachu, Chukwueze tries to play a through ball, and he fouls the Egyptian player. He needs to be careful. He's on a yellow card. The Egyptian players are going to try to bait him. The number 5 playing for the foul. So he's got to be careful. He trips on the leg of the player. He's going to milk it for what it's worth and embellish the situation. So Onuachu just needs to be careful. We're approaching halftime. I'll have my analysis, and then we can proceed from there. Onuachu is the leading goal scorer in the Turkish league. I'm not sure if that's changed since his absence. Obviously, he's at AFCON along with his Turkish teammate Osimhen, who's on the bench, who he came in for. And most likely, we're going to see Osimhen in the second half. Chance for Nigeria. And a late offside flag goes up against Adams. I hate those late offside flags. You call it on time. They try to wait and see how the play develops, and then they raise the flag. I mean, that's like an anti-climax. Oh, that's good skill by Chukwueze. Tries to round his player and wasn't successful. Trezeguet fouls him. So free kick to Nigeria. Chukwueze on the right side of the field, in midfield. He's not doing a bad job. People have been critical of him in the past, but in this game, he's been solid. I wouldn't say excellent, but he's been good. So So we're almost approaching halftime. Nigeria on the ball, playing to Osai Samuel, to Rafa Yedika, who has a shot block. Ooh, that should be a yellow card. That's a naughty challenge from the Egyptian player. Comes into him from behind. That's definitely should be a yellow card, you know. We have a picture of Calvin Bassey. Ooh, that's a nasty foul. So free kick quickly taken by Nigeria. They're back on the ball. Ball played out wide. Nigeria trying to keep the ball. They lose possession. Egypt regain the ball. They play a hopeful ball, punted downfield, finds an Egyptian player, takes on his man, beats him, and then a yellow card goes to the captain, Moses Simon, for a little tug on Salah. That was good skill by Salah. Beats him, baits him into the foul, and Moses Simon wraps his arms around him like a lover after they return from an overseas trip. We're almost at the halfway point. Like I said, I'll give you my analysis and then also ideas and thoughts for the second half. Drop your comments in the comment section, please. Let me know how you think the game is going, what Nigeria can do better to improve. Egypt have a free kick. Ball played into the 18-yard box. Egypt on the ball. Looks like we're going to go into halftime 0-0. At this stage, throwing to Egypt. Halftime's approaching. We got 4 minutes of injury time. In the first half, we have used up 1 minute of injury time. We got 3 more to go. And then we get to halftime. That's a foul by Ajayi, Egyptian player. Feels hurt. It's a lovely stadium they are playing in. We have 2 more minutes of additional time to go before the halftime, where you get my thoughts. Coach for Egypt, Hassam, will be talking to his boys at halftime. Eric Shell for Nigeria, the same thing. Both teams are going to have to go for it. Because obviously there has to be a winner. Still waiting for the halftime whistle. Egypt with the goal kick. So I'll be updating the WhatsApp groups and also giving my halftime analysis if I take a short break myself and be back in time for the start of the second half. Egypt on the throw. Ball gets played in. The delay of game by the Egyptians, but he's tired, just trying to get through to halftime. And then they can recuperate and discuss strategy. Nigeria get the ball back. Expect to see some changes in the second half for Nigeria. The heavy hitters on the bench being brought in. Egypt on the ball, bring the ball out of the right side of the pitch. Played the 1-2. Egypt strolling around with the ball. Referee brings the half to an end. End-to-end stuff. So here we go. Here's my halftime analysis. Welcome, everybody. This is Mr. Football, aka Soccer. It's my YouTube channel. I'm going to be discussing the AFCON. So overall, it's been a good tournament. We'll start with the semifinals, where Senegal defeated Egypt 1-0 with a 70-something minute goal from Sane. Lovely shot from outside the 18-yard box. And of course, Morocco, as we know, defeated Nigeria on penalties 4-2 after a goalless game and extra time. Nigerians are in the middle of the pitch, gathered for prayer, doing a big circle. Beautiful view of the stadium we're looking at. It's not filled to capacity like the finals, but it's a beautiful view to see. So Nigerian players just prayed, scored at 0-0, headed into halftime. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. Good, they've not conceded. They've edged possession, I would say. Chukwueze has been good down the right flank, and of course the subs that have come in have, kept the standard high. So well done to Shell for that. But expect to see a rash level of second half substitutions. As either coach, like I said earlier, we want to win this game in regulation time. And also, keep the standard high. So well keep doing the same thing. Expect to see keep passing the ball level of second half. Show for your man. Don't hide from the ball. Either coach, like I said, we want to win this game in regulation time. We all make mistakes as part
also,
of life, but
keep the
all
standard high,
mistakes
so
and
keep
doing
doing
the same things.
Expect to see
So
passing the ball, level of.
I just had 2 shots to target. Egypt only 1. And that's pretty much it. I'll pick up right before the start of the second half, share my thoughts, what needs to happen. Hopefully, Nigeria, like I said, they win it within the 90 minutes. Going to get a short break. I will be back in 5 minutes, and we are going to continue with our analysis before we begin the second half. So help yourself to a drink. If you need to use the restroom, do that. Take a mini break, and then let's be back for start of the second half in 5 minutes. with me, Mr. Football aka Soccer, getting ready to start the second half of the game. Egypt versus Nigeria. AFCON 2026 to decide who takes home the bronze medal. The match we really want to see is the finals, which we were hoping to be in, but not to be. That's going to be between Senegal and the host nation, Morocco. That's tomorrow. And it takes place at 2 p.m. Central Time. So let's go back, check in, getting ready for the second half. So we're just waiting for the second half to kick off. So here are my thoughts. As we begin the second half, this is what needs to happen. Nigeria needs to take control of that midfield. The defenders are doing their job. Clearly, as we see, the defense is holding tight with Ajayi there. Obviously, you don't want to lose two of your central defenders during the tournament in terms of productivity. So it's a good thing that, you only have Bassi out, but you, of course, have his debutant in place for him, who's doing a good job holding fort by Eagle. He's been good. It's not really been tested yet. So here we have a panoramic view of the stadium as we get ready to begin the second half. It's an idealistic stadium in terms of the optics. So it's still 0-0. Onuachu's goal did not count as we go back to what you can see the Nigerian fans in good spirits intermingling with the Egyptian fans. So that's what you'd like to see. It's only a game, guys. It's not life and death football. We're passionate about the game that we love to see. And here we have at halftime, we have that famous Nigerian YouTuber and TikToker with the afro. Can't remember his name. If you know his name, drop it in the comment section. He does those dancing videos. I know he's been in Nigeria to do some of those videos. He does it worldwide. So he's in the middle of the pitch. Cameras on him. He's dancing. He's doing his moves, entertaining the crowd, part of the halftime entertainment as we wait for the second half to kick off. So get on your dancing boots. Then the cameraman is panning on the fans. You see the Moroccan fans in the arena, also here to support, making it not a full stadium, but it's a sizable portion of people in the stadium. I would say at least 20,000, just from my observations. So Nigerian fans are in full effect here, supporting their Super Eagles of Nigeria. So it should be a good second half. We need some goals. Hopefully the goals come to Nigeria. Fans always in high spirits. We've seen views of the fans from both sides here to celebrate. You can see all the fans on the big screen excited to be there. Egypt is the most successful country in AFCON. I believe they have 7 trophies, if I'm not mistaken. You can always double check that and verify, but that's my understanding. So we're still waiting for the second half, about to kick off. So drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Who do you see winning the match? What is your predicted score line? Who do you feel will be man of the match as well? I'm just updating the WhatsApp groups as we speak. All right, so we're about to kick off the second half. 0-0 at halftime. The fans are here, supporting the players in full effect, smiling, singing. That's what you like to see. Nigerians are about to pray. Egyptians, led by Mo Salah, the captain, jog onto the pitch, getting ready for the second half. They're going through their paces on the sideline. We should be kicking off shortly in about, I'd say, about 2 minutes. Lukman is going to come in to start the second half. He's our playmaker. He's going to replace Paul Onwachu. No Osimhen yet. So question now is, where is Lukman going to play? Comes in for Onwachu. Now, Lukman is not a main striker. So I'm not the coach, but I can see Akko Adams pushing up into the target man role, and then Lukman playing in the hole. But obviously, that works when they had the different formation with 2 up top for Nigeria, which was pretty much a 4-3-1-2. But let's see if they go with a 4-3-3. Egypt have us kicking off. They have possession. Game on. Second half has begun. So they may be patient. I am multitasking, commenting and also updating the groups. Chance for Chukwueze. A chance for Nigeria for Adams. A header. And a header by Lukman, which was an offside goal, but obviously it's going to be checked by VAR. Let's see what happens. Already making his impact felt. It's raining, cats and dogs. Rain is pouring down in Morocco.